The excitement leading up to the big fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Lamont Roach is reaching new heights. With the fight fast approaching, things got intense when Tank lost his cool live on TV. And this wasn't just over some usual trash talk. Lamont Roach hit him where it really hurt, and Tank couldn't hold it together.
For beat his ass for y'all talking.
Shit with,
for
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
I bet be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, y'all was, if y'all was loud.
They got the whole hood over there. Like, twisted up. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's gonna get f***ed up over here. What do I look like in?
Okay. Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I
can't.
I guarantee.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to.
They probably gonna get you fucked up. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you off the spot. They gonna trick you off the spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
This wasn't your typical promo or scripted showdown. What happened was pure, unfiltered tension, and it played out right in front of the whole world. When Tank gets angry, things take a whole different turn. Roach crossed the line with his disrespect, and Tank was absolutely ready to fight right then and there.
My whole family is from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't say, bro.
That's cap. What I about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
it gotta be.
You gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be.
Hey, somebody lying.
Good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying. Somebody lying.
Hey.
Okay, Tank.
But here's the big question. Did Roach just make the biggest mistake of his career? Or is he playing the perfect mind game to take down the most feared man in boxing? You won't want to miss this breakdown. Let's dive in. Gervonta and Lamont have been hyping up this fight to the max, and it's definitely working. The tension between them has been building for weeks, with some of the most heated face-offs we've seen in a long time. I'm talking about the kind of standoff where they're nose to nose. Security has to step in, no handshakes, no fake smiles, just pure hostility.
Tank says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, I'm going to just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
At the last press conference, things almost got physical between Tank and Lamont. Roach started talking big, claiming, "I'm going to expose you, Tank." All that hype is gone. Tank wasn't having any of it. He stood up, got right in Lamont's face, and fired back, "You won't last 3 rounds with me." Security had to rush in because for a moment, it looked like fight night was about to kick off early.
And I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah,
now watch this.
Now watch. They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago when
you
you said that?
You know how when they told you said how like I posed for Lomachenko, right? Mm-hmm. And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Is that all it takes for you? Is that all it takes? Just a little comment?
Nah, but that's what I want though. I don't want you to fight me like you saying you're going out.
It always go like this. It always go like this.
Nah, what I'm saying, you just said you feel like you going out.
They go to sleep.
I don't want you to feel like you going out.
Things escalated even further recently during a live TV interview. Lamont Roach went off on Gervonta, and the disrespect was off the charts. He called Tank overhyped, saying his knockouts were against YouTubers and older fighters. And it didn't stop there. Roach even went as far as to say, "You're not the face of boxing, you're just Floyd's leftover." He hit Tank where it really hurts.
He's worked. Shit. Little boy, that big. All right, guys. Little boy, please. He's worked things. Show up to the back. He's always back.
Tank completely lost it. He cut the host off mid-question, leaned in and told Roach, "Say that to my face in the ring. You'll be asleep before you finish your sentence." But Tank wasn't done. He jumped out of his seat, and security had to step in to hold him back. Meanwhile, Lamont kept running his mouth from across the studio. You could see the fire in Tank's eyes. He was ready to throw down on the spot. Let's be honest, the hype is working. Social media is blowing up. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everyone's talking about this fight now. Some people are backing Tank, calling him the KO King, while others are saying Lamont's got inside his head and has Tank rattled. But one thing is clear, this fight just went from a showdown to something personal. Just when you thought the hype couldn't get any crazier, Gervonta and Lamont pulled off the ultimate stunt that had the entire boxing world losing it. Out of nowhere, Tank went live on Instagram and dropped a bombshell. "Yo, the fight's off, it's canceled, business fell through." The internet lost its mind. Fans are freaking out. Twitter and TikTok blew up. Some were angry, some were heartbroken, and others were just confused, wondering if Tank was backing out. But then, plot twist, it was all a stunt, just a publicity move to crank up the hype even more. And let me tell you, it worked. Within hours, hashtag Tank vs. Roach was trending everywhere, and even celebrities were asking, is this fight happening or what? Of course, Lamont jumped in, reposting Tank's clip with the caption, "You can't cancel what's already mine. Your belt." Talk about adding fuel to the fire. Now, let's talk about what really matters, the skills these two bring into the ring. This fight is about more than just trash talk. It's about power, technique, and who wants it more. First up, Gervonta Tank Davis. We're talking about one of the hardest hitters in the game. Pound for pound. The dude's got that one-punch KO power that can put anyone to sleep. His uppercut? Straight up nasty. And let's not forget Tank's speed and footwork. He's a master at closing the distance and cutting off the ring. Plus, his fight IQ is insane. Tank knows how to bait opponents into traps and then, boom, lights out. But don't sleep on Lamont Roach. The man's slick technical and has one of the best jabs in the division. He's a counterpunching king, patient, calculated, and deadly accurate. On top of that, his cardio is on point, and he's been sharpening his combos like a sniper. He's also got a chin, able to take shots and keep coming forward. That means Tank better bring his dash game. So, what do the pros say about this fight? Well, opinions are split.
Lamont and Tank have history. What can you tell us about their history and how that's going to play into the fight night?
They got amateur history. They fought maybe 2 or 3 times. Tank being the winner. They sparred a few times. Tank got the best of the sparring. They just bigger and stronger now, you know? Older.
Now, it's some word out there that Lamont say, you know, he got some film that don't make Tank look too good. What could that? How could that affect, you know, the outcome on December 14th?
Shit, man. Tank last 4 or 5 opponents all have film about how they beat him up in sparring. If that's the case, that shit happen. But fight night, we all know the outcome.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, I mean, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations sometimes at will without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But, you know, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any punch.
Yeah, history. You got to love it. What do you think about Tank versus, obviously...
Oh, Roach?
Yeah, Roach.
Well, they've known each other for so long now. You know, they grew up nearby in D.C. And I think overall, you know, I think it's gonna be a good fight for as long as Tank wants it to be. Yeah.
You mean like he get him out of there?
I think he will. But I think Roach, you know, they know each other very well. They know what type of styles they like to put on. I mean, they used to fight a lot in the amateurs, probably sparred too. So, you know, I think that it'll just go to show. But remember, everybody got to realize Lamont Roach is going up to 135. He's going up a weight class.
Right.
You know, and I think that's what makes me think that Tank should wipe him out.
Gervonta Tank Davis just been released to the public. You know now, December 14th, Houston, Texas, he's going to be facing a very tough opponent in Lamont Roach. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a little bit about the history between them two?
Oh man, they've been knowing each other from the amateurs, silver gloves, everything. They grew up actually together, you know. Roach and him back and forth battles and whatnot. It's gonna be a pretty interesting fight, you know what I'm saying? Because Roach he come to fight. I mean, I think it's a great fight. Everybody talking all that stuff about, why Roach? Because he signed and took the fight, you know what I'm saying? And it's good for the community.
I don't know Lamont Roach, but you know, when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fights that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire. Yeah. So don't come and but don't come and come at me. Yeah. And go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, very big bollocks, and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick, and then make out like we want the fight. And then we send an offer over, and then you fight for 15 million, and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking my promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Unquell didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about 50 million. First offer. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people, it don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight.